Welcome to This Explainer. Okay, if you've ever worked in an office or honestly just tried printing a simple form at home, you know that absolute sinking dread of a sudden printer malfunction, right? Today, we're going to fix those incredibly frustrating moments that just completely derail your workday. We're zeroing in on a super straightforward diagnostic guide to solve some very specific image quality problems. I mean, we've literally all been in this exact scenario. You finish your hard work, you hit print, fully expecting a pristine, perfect document to slide right out of the machine, and instead, what comes out is just completely unusable. It stops your workflow dead in its tracks. So let's actually figure out why this happens, relying directly on our source material to diagnose these common culprits. Our source material provides a wonderfully straightforward master diagnostic guide. It's great because it lays out the exact causes and the solutions for two of the absolute most frequent and honestly most frustrating image quality problems we run into. Now, we're looking at a pretty fundamental divide today. As outlined, we're examining two totally different symptoms on the failure spectrum. You've got one where the text is just an unreadable, garbled mess, and another where, well, the text simply isn't there at all, just completely blank pages. Part 1. Fixing garbled text. So, when your printer starts spitting out bizarre gibberish, the hardware is actually probably fine. The real issue? The wrong printer driver is selected. It's basically a giant software miscommunication. Your computer is sending the instructions, sure, but because the wrong driver is acting as the translator, the printer is receiving a language it simply does not understand at all. Luckily, the fix here is incredibly straightforward. Just go into your settings and select the appropriate driver. And as a really fantastic secondary troubleshooting step, just try printing from another program. If it works over there, boom, you've successfully narrowed down that software conflict to one specific app. Okay, so that easily solves the software gibberish issue. But what happens when your printer behaves completely differently? What if it goes through all the mechanical motions of printing, making all the right clicking and whirring noises, but then it spits out a completely blank page with missing text? Part 2. Resolving blank pages. Unlike that digital driver issue we just talked about, this blank page is entirely hardware oversight. Basically, the sealing tape is actually still left inside the print cartridge. So the computer sent the perfect message, but there is a literal physical barrier blocking the ink or toner from ever reaching the paper. And honestly, compared to navigating all those digital software menus, this fix is highly satisfying. You simply must pull the tab on the end of the cartridge to remove the entire sealing tape. It's an incredibly common human error, especially when you're rushing to install new ink, but pulling that tab removes the barrier instantly. So the very next time your printer decides to throw a tantrum, don't panic. Just ask yourself, is a confused digital driver speaking the wrong language, or is a forgotten piece of tape physically blocking the ink? Diagnosing that single difference is absolutely crucial. It'll save your workflow and get you back to business in seconds. I mean, think about it. Which invisible barrier is going to try and stop your next print job?